Hey, I'm Sultan. Nice to meet you. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, he has a nose? Well, hopefully now you can see why I don't draw it, because if I did, it would take me 2 days, because it's a very big nose. First of all, I just want to thank you guys so much for 100,000 subscribers. I never thought I thought we might get to this number, but like in 20 years, like I never thought it would happen so quickly. And for that, I just want to say thank you so much. The support and the love I've been getting from this channel has been so overwhelming, and it warms my heart so much, and I'm so glad to be doing what I'm doing. Now, I originally planned to do a video with my siblings. I asked you guys some questions on Twitter and Instagram, and I was gonna have them sit down and answer some questions and do sort of like a fun Q&A thing, but apparently my siblings have better things to do. That video is still happening, but I wanted to make this video first and just explain a few things to you guys before I do that video. Sorry that I keep looking down though. I tried to do this part unscripted like 10 times, like this whole week I've tried to record, and it just wasn't working. Like I've always been someone who struggled with self-esteem and self-body image issues and stuff like that. And I thought when I turned this camera on, it would be fine. And like I had like lists and lists of like all these awesome video ideas. And then when I set up this camera, I was like, holy fuck, I'm not ready for this. Like I was just, bubbles. I'm just too, can you stop? I'm trying to record. Hey, come here. Yeah, so I tried to record this part unscripted and I was just too nervous. So yeah, I don't have that video for you guys today. However, I will still be doing that on the side. Like maybe in a few weeks time, I'll make that video. But for now, you just get this, whatever this is. Real quick, I just want to tell everyone that I will be going to VidCon Australia. I know, it sucks. I really wanted to go to America, but your boy has no money. Yeah, maybe, hopefully one day I'll be able to go to America and meet some of you guys, but for now, I'm just gonna stay in my little island. So if you are going to VidCon Australia, follow me on Twitter to find out like where I'll be and stuff. I'll be with a few other animators that I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of. So come find us, come say hey. I'd love to meet some of you guys. On that note, I do want to say that my Twitter and Instagram are now face friendly. I'll be posting on there more often. I'll be making it a bit more personal. Now that I can show my face, I feel like I can open up like a whole new side of my life and show you guys. I also made a Snapchat. I don't know if that's still relevant because once the ads came in, I stopped using it, but I remade it, a Sultan Sketches Snapchat. So if you do want to add it, it's just links are all at the bottom or somewhere here. I don't know, you do it later, Sultan. Fuck you. I was thinking of what I could do for this video, and every single idea that I came up with, it was like, it was a fun idea, but I just physically couldn't do it. I was just too nervous. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to do like a little Q&A, and like maybe that's something what you guys would like to see, but to me, I don't know, Q&A is just like a talking thing, kind of seemed like dull and boring to me. Like no shade to anyone else who does it, it's just me personally, I find it very boring. So I do want to apologize that this is just what you're gonna get. Like hopefully my confidence gets like 2 points higher, and that was that. Hopefully my confidence does improve and I can do like a really cool video for you guys. We'll try to make a cool video for you guys. I'm not that great, whatever. So yeah, I went to my videos and stuff, and I picked out like the most frequently asked questions, and I'm gonna answer them properly. Don't worry, I won't be a smart ass about it. So yeah, but before I do, I just want to quickly say that this video is actually a collab. That's right, I got someone to join me, and no, it's not PewDiePie. No, it's not Jaden Animations. No, it's not Emma Chamberlain. It's someone a lot better. You guys should be thankful that they are being in this video, that you get to see them, because they are very, very important and precious. So I'm gonna go get them now. Oh, you're right here. It's Kabuki. Say hi to the camera properly. Come on. Doesn't he look like Toothless, but like not? Doesn't he look like Toothless, but he doesn't? He's not very talkative. I was gonna get the other cat, but he's at a meeting, and him and this cat aren't really on speaking terms. Well, to be honest, they're not on speaking terms with anyone. Okay, so without further ado, let's Let's answer the most asked questions. How old are you? I am 20 at the time of this video, and I'm turning 21 in September. What nationality are you? So I was born and raised in Australia, Melbourne. My parents are Lebanese, which is why I don't really look like Aussie. Can you teach me how to draw? Short answer is no. The reason why I always say no when people ask me this question is because I'm not qualified. I don't feel like, and like, I know the comments are gonna be like, no, Sultan, like, don't say that about yourself. I'm not degrading myself, I'm just being realistic. Like, there are actual tutorial channels on YouTube that specialize in teaching people how to draw, and they're 10 times better than I am. And like, if I'm a person who goes and looks at tutorials, I don't feel like I have the right to teach other people how to draw, which is why I don't think I'll do tutorials, like maybe one day, like in 20 years, if I actually learn how to draw. But yeah, so whenever people ask me this question, I usually just direct them to Jazz's channel, or Psychra, I believe his name is. They're channels that I personally used when I was learning how to draw, and I do recommend using them. You okay? What's wrong? You don't want to talk to me? It's rude. What software do you use for animating? So I use a Cintiq 22HD Wacom tablet. I don't recommend it because it was very, very expensive. I received it as a present, and I see it as an investment for the future, because this is something that I do actually want to do in the future. I should probably put you down, hey. So I don't recommend using that tablet. I don't have really tablet recommendations. Before this, I was using like a simple $50 pen tablet, which works fine. Like, maybe start off small before you go into like the big expensive tablets. As for animation software, this is another question that I don't like answering because I don't recommend what I use. I use Paint Tool Sai, and I use Adobe Premiere Pro. The videos I make, like, I guess technically they are animations, and if you want to argue animations, not animations, that's up to you guys, but I personally don't think what I do is animation. Like, it is, but it isn't. I just draw pictures and then I use editing software to move them around. So it's not like frame by frame. So when people ask me like, hey, I want to get into animations, what do you recommend? I recommend using something like Toon Boom or maybe Adobe Animate. However, I personally haven't used them, so I'm not too sure. So I'm not the right person to be asking this. Also, I've only been animating for like 8 months, so maybe ask someone else, I'm sorry. What is your favorite, oh, I had this on my phone, where am I? What is your favorite color, TV show, book, anime, game? Okay, color, I like all of them, I'm not a racist. TV show is probably Game of Thrones. Book, I haven't read a book since like I had to read a book in high school, but I do remember reading the Del Toro series. I recommend it if you like fantasy. It was one of my all-time favorite books. Anime, oof. That's a hard question because I love so many. My Hero Academia, you can't not say it, it's amazing. Naruto was what I grew up with. Soul Eater is one of my personal favorites, as well as Anohana and Steins Gate. Do you have any other hobbies besides drawing? Eating? I do like swimming. I haven't swam in a while, but swimming was an all-time favorite hobby of mine. Even though I hate physical activity, like if you tell me to like walk somewhere, I'll like throw up because I just hate sport, but swimming never felt like that to me. I love swimming. That's it. I'm not really into movies and like other stuff like that because I just find it boring. If I'm not drawing, I'm sleeping or playing video games. Who is your favorite family member? You're so adorable. What is your dream job? Now I don't really have a dream job per se because I can see myself pursuing quite a few different jobs. But my main goal in the future is to create something. I want to create like a comic or a book or like a series on YouTube. I have so many stories in my head and that I've written down. I have characters for them and stuff, and I just want to present them. I just can't wait for that day where I just like, I get so giddy when I'm talking about it. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have heard about Project 2018. That's something I'm still working on, and I'm so excited to show you guys, but I can't say anything, so you just have to wait for that. What influenced your art style? Now, when I was younger, I very, very heavily focused on other like anime to imitate, like Naruto, Soul Eater were like definitely the most, I don't know the word. Naruto and Soul Eater were definitely the biggest inspirations to my art style back then. As I grew older, I tried to branch out and make my own style, but I was still sort of influenced by other artists. When you walk past tomatoes at the shops, what do you do? This is a trick question because I don't walk past the tomatoes at the shops. It's in the fruit section. Why would I be in the fruit section? Alright, and this last question is about, it's not really a question, it's just a combination. I get a lot of questions and people asking for advice on my bullying, If you haven't seen it, I made a bullying series a few weeks back just talking about my bullying experience, and I received a lot of questions about it, but the main ones were, 1, I am in your position, what do I do? And 2, I am in beta and alpha's position, what do I do? So firstly, if you are in beta and alpha's position, first I just want to say thank you for stepping forward, thank you for admitting to your faults. The first step to rehabilitating is to acknowledge your mistakes. I just want you guys to understand that if you are in alpha and beta's position, what you are doing to someone is hurting them a lot. Sometimes they won't show it, sometimes they'll just laugh it off because they want to like feel included, but you have to acknowledge that you have hurt someone very badly. And that's not saying that you can come back from this, you can fix it. You have to treat that person with respect. And if you think that you can't do that, or you don't like them in that way, you don't want to be friends with them, then you need to fix that situation ASAP. You either need to cut them out and let them down slowly, or you need to fix it and treat that person like a human being. And then lastly, if you were in my position where you're being bullied and you're in a friend group, I just want to say that nothing is permanent. You know, in a few years' time, I promise you, you're going to look back to this and you're going to laugh about it with your new friends. You know, the world is so big, you're going to meet so many people. So just, if you're friends with someone who treats you like fucking shit, or if you're friends with someone who treats you like fucking, I'm sorry I swear so much, by the way. Like, I don't want to blame it on my country, but like, it's gotten to the point where people swear so often, I don't even recognize anymore. Like in high school, the teachers would be swearing, like, give us your fucking homework. It's gotten to the point where like, if I'm at work and someone's like, where's the fucking pens? I'll be like, fucking I1, mate. Like, which is why voice recording is so hard for me, because I always just like slip in a fuck. Ooh, slip in a fuck. I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, if you are bullying, the first thing I want you to do is to talk to someone, anyone really. The first step to healing is to acknowledge, as I said before, so just acknowledge what position you're in, speak to someone about it, get the help you need if you need mental help. There's so many hotlines and sources. Talk to your school, or if you're at work, talk to your manager about that, and just know that you're not alone. I think that's all the questions for today. Again, I want to apologize for having this like shit video. I promise the next one will be better. I won't be as like shit. Be sure to follow my other social medias if you're interested, and if you want to see what my life is like when I'm not on YouTube. I also want to quickly thank everyone who sends me fan art. As you can see, well, you can't really see from this angle, but like the whole wall is plastered with fan art. It's expensive to print all these out, but it's so worth it, and I love seeing all the fan art, so thank you once again, anyone who sends me fan art. Thanks so much for watching, and if you were disappointed by my face, my mum said the same thing, so it's okay. I think that's it. Do you want to say bye? Say bye-bye. Hey, hey. Say bye-bye. Say bye. Hey. See ya.